I'm TarotOracle, and this is a tutorial on the Sun card because the Sun has a lot of meanings. So let's go through them and check out why this card is so cool, so important, and definitely a card you want to get a little more meaning out of when you pull it in a reading. So the first thing to know is the Sun brings in good news. And in my book, I talk about it as being a good news card. By the way, if you want to buy my book, it's in the description. But yeah, the good news card it is. And that's because that it is a bright, beautiful card. We have sunflowers, we have the sun, we have a horse riding in, we have a flag. It brings in good things. And that's kind of what we want a lot in a reading. Because you will have a reading that's harsh or something bad news, and then the sun sort of warms everything up, makes everything a little bit better. One of the meanings. Basically, if you're looking at it, especially at a single card reading, you're looking at good news riding in, good things coming into the picture. One of the big things about this card is we are riding forward. We're not going backwards. We're not getting some retrospective from long ago. We're moving forward. We're riding forward. And I think that is critical here because a lot of times in a reading, you will get the Sun card and somebody will ask if I should go forward with something, if I should do something. This sort of brings in the good news. So you do have the flag and you do have the riding forward aspect, but it's interesting that there's a wall back there in the traditional Rider-Waite Smith. I mean, the wall is sort of a feeling of maybe we shouldn't look back. Maybe there is no looking back. Maybe we should go forward, but riding forward is one of the aspects of there. Now, you also have, children, pregnancies, anything in that, oh, I butchered the word pregnancy. Okay, make fun of me now. Sorry. Anyway, pregnancies, the Sun's great because in a normal Rider-Waite Smith, you are talking about children. You're talking about a child on a horse. You're talking about coming in, sort of the horse riding in with the child being delivered almost by the horse. So when you do get a pregnancy reading that's not misspelled, then a lot of times the Sun really sort of brings that aspect in. And that's what you kind of want, right? So if you're looking at a pregnancy card, obviously the Empress is going to be a big one, maybe the Pages, some of the Aces, and obviously the Sun is going to be in that as well. A lot of times people ask, will the child come through? Will the child visit me in the summer? And you have a child being delivered on a horse. So if you're looking at a children read, a pregnancy read, this is pretty good for you. It also illuminates other cards, because there are a lot of dark cards within the tarot. The Tower, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, right? The Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of dark cards. The Hermit, where you sort of have this dismal sort of nighttime. Sometimes it's nighttime that's good, like in the moon, but a lot of times you have the Tower, where you're just bringing in something that is unexpected and whatnot. But it illuminates other cards. It brings light into other cards. Two ways we can look at that. One is illuminate, meaning it brings meaning or it brings clarity to other cards. But the other one is it lightens up the card. So the Tower, now it lightens up everything. It makes everything not as bad. It makes everything a little bit brighter as it goes, especially you have like the Five of Pentacles, right? It makes things a little bit brighter, makes you walk towards, look forward to something. We'll look at that in another slide, but yeah, it illuminates other cards. Again, what do we mean? It means brings understanding. So if we have a puzzle, we have something that is confusing us, something that is not clear. The Sun will many times bring us understanding from that reading. The fact that it's in the middle, right? The closer the Sun is, the brighter it is. So if we have a 5-6 card read, a card way on the other side of the Sun is not going to be illuminated as much as a card right next to it. And also will illuminate the reason behind that card. So if we get the High Priestess and we have some secrets that are going to be involved, if we get the Devil, and again, we'll look at that later, but if we get the Devil, it will reveal what the reason is behind that card's appearance. And it also offsets the darkness. Again, it's going to brighten things up. It lets other people know as well. So yeah, it lets other people know something's going on. So if you have the devil, for example, near the sun, it lets other people, it illuminates the devil. It lets other people see, hey, this person may not have my best interest in mind. This person may have some challenges. They may be bringing in bad things. So another part of the sun is the Illumination Assistance. For example, it's assisting the hermit. The hermit's trying to brighten up. The hermit's trying to lighten up. The hermit's trying to illuminate. But he just has a small little lantern there. And the sun card gets that lantern and kicks it up a notch. It makes it more powerful. It makes it very good. Makes it very illuminating. And that's kind of what you need sometimes. You need the hermit to get some assistance. So the hermit, in his quest to illuminate something, is getting a lot of help. And that sort of relates to a reading, right? The hermit may be trying to illuminate something over there on the left side. There's something over here on the left side, on the left side over here that we're trying to illuminate. Maybe it's the high priestess. Maybe it's the devil. Maybe it's a pregnancy coming in from the empress. We're trying to illuminate it. But the hermit just has a little lantern. Put the sun in there, though. Man, talk about some assistance. That's huge. Another thing the sun does is it boosts the green. For example, the Seven of Pentacles. He's trying to grow something here. What grows plants? What grows things better than the sun, right? Nothing. What grows plants better than the sun? The sun is really going to be assisting the Seven of Pentacles right here in the growth. The Nine of Pentacles in the growth. The Ten of Cups in the growth. A lot of cards have a lot of greenery, and especially when we're trying to plant things, we're trying to grow things, we're trying to expand our garden over here. The sun is going to help out a lot. The sun is going to boost it. The sun is going to help it substantially. And that is what you want at the end of the day. Another one, again, the Nine of Pentacles, a key card, a very crucial card, because this is the culmination of what we started over here in the Seven. The Seven, we're planting pentacles. Over here in the Nine, we're harvesting the fruits of that labor. The pentacles are everywhere. The pentacles are all in the trees, in the plants. Everybody's having a good time over here. The Nine of Pentacles with the sun, that really is a boost. It really is. And that is something that you want to see in a read. Another great aspect is a sun and moon combo, right? We have daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. A lot of times, this will show the result of your effort being very, very close, like a couple of days. You know what I mean? Because the sun and the moon, we have a day-night cycle. That means a day-night cycle and whatever you're asking for, because some people ask, when is such and such? A couple of day-night cycle. It could be a couple of days. This pattern is important. It could be maybe tomorrow. It could be a few days, but it's getting close. The day-night cycle is referenced here. And that reference will tell you that this is very close to getting a manifestation of whatever we're doing. And another thing we're talking about, again, with the bad news. Ten of Swords, we have sort of this dismal look on the card. Everything is dark. Everything is going poorly. And the sun offsets that. The sun will bring some illumination. The sun will bring some good news. And it'll offset some bad cards, especially if the sun is real close. So the closer the sun is, the more prevalent the effect of the sun is going to be. And the Ten of Swords needs some good news. The Ten of Swords really does. And the sun is going to bring that a little bit. So if you're looking to offset bad news, that's where you're at. Another thing the sun does is you get death riding towards the sun, okay? What I mean by fantastic transition, we have the Tower, okay? What is after the Tower? That's critical. What is after death? That's critical. Because death, Tower, you're talking about changes. What's after the change? We want to know. Because it could be bad news. This change could bring in some challenges. This change could be bad. But with the sun on the other side, the change is for the better. And a lot of times we need change in our life. We get complacent. We're just in the same habits, the same things we always do. Death says, let's bring in some change. Let's bring in some alterations. The sun is going to be a fantastic after sort of after effect of death. So yeah, the fantastic transition to the next thing, to the next progress. Maybe it's that Ten of Swords. After the Ten of Swords, we have the Sun. So we're cutting something, we're terminating something, and the next thing coming up is going to be great. Maybe death. We're transitioning. Maybe the Tower. Things are crumbling down, but the Sun is going to be illuminated on the other side. Another thing it does is illuminates a path. Many cards will have a pathway. For example, the Eight of Cups. He's on a path. He's walking a direction on purpose. And the Sun is going to illuminate that path for us, which is critical because a lot of times we don't know where the path is going. And that's part of the Eight of Cups. It is a travel card. It is a movement card. And where are we going? We don't know. It doesn't look good, but the Sun on the other side of it, we're illuminating that path. So now we understand where we're going. Now we have a bright place to go. Now things are going to get better. You'll see this in the Six of Swords too, right? The Six of Swords, we're riding the boat to the right. And if the Sun's over there, we're riding towards the Sun. We're running towards a better tomorrow. You also see the Seven of Swords frequently around the Sun. And that's sort of, you know, the person sneaking out, the person sort of maybe returning, the person's looking back towards the Sun. So this is a returning card too. People coming back, right? Because he's looking back. He could be coming back, but he is sneaking out. The Sun illuminates him sneaking out. You sort of get that feel, right? You'll see that a lot in maybe cheating relationships or whatnot, where we have an illumination of the cheating relationship, but it also illuminates the path. So the Seven of Swords is on a path. Now we kind of illuminate that. We understand where the Seven of Swords is going. That is going to be critical. Another one we talked about before is it reveals secrets. Okay. The Three of Wands is looking out there, trying to find something. The Sun illuminating that. The Sun revealing what is out there is very helpful. Because a lot of times we're looking for a job. The Three of Wands, we're staring out, we're looking for a job. You get the Sun nearby, wow, that's nice. I mean, you're looking for the job and you see it. The Sun illuminates out there. You can see very clearly in a great distance where you are going to be placed, where you can find something. So the Sun really helps reveal any secrets. And you see that with the High Priestess too. Hang on, did we have High Priestess? No, we got the Devil. Okay. Seven of Cups is where we reveal secrets, we reveal things. Seven of Cups has a lot of different cups, a lot of different selections. A lot of times we're just like, I have no idea. I have no idea where to go with this. The Seven of Cups says, hey, this is the clear choice, right? It reveals the secrets. It reveals the choice. It makes it easy to pick. Because a lot of times we are in a Two of Pentacles where we need to make a choice. We are in a Seven of Cups where we need to make a choice. And the Sun is going to help out. The Sun is going to assist within this realm. And that's so critical, so critical. And finally, it reveals the secrets of the Devil and whatnot, right? Because the Devil does have secrets. The Devil does bring in some challenging news. And the fact that the Sun's nearby is going to illuminate the Devil, reveal the Devil's secrets, and all this stuff that's coming across, you know, all the stuff that's being challenged over there is the Devil's is going to be exposed. And that's kind of what you want at the end of the day. You don't want a devil running loose in the background, all sorts of gossip, drama. You don't want any of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. The Sun eliminates the problem. The Sun, all of a sudden, everybody's like, whoa, look at the devil's really just wreaking havoc back here. We need to get rid of this person at work. I mean, they're literally bringing in so much drama. So this is the Devil that is good with the Sun nearby, because now we can finally see what the hell's going on. We can finally understand what's happening. Same with the High Priestess, right? Same with the High Priest. Same with the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. A lot of times you just have somebody that is out there just doing bad. And the Devil, the Sun is going to reveal what is happening. It reveals those secrets. So that is it for the Sun tutorial. I hope this has helped. And I hope this has illuminated. I get it. I hope this has illuminated, misspellings aside, the Sun card. Anyway, please hit that like and subscribe if you like this. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.